First pod back.
First pod back. First
Happy New
pod
Year.
of the new year.
Yeah.
2025, girl.
Oh my God. The places we're going this year,
the
dude.
The places we will go. We're going to Disney World.
Did you see the Disney World Disneyland thing?
No.
This shit blew my mind. And I was like, this is so simple. I can't believe I didn't figure this out earlier. Disney World, ORL, that's the Orlando one. Disneyland, LA, that's the California one.
Is that intentional or is that just something somebody on TikTok made up?
It makes sense.
It does.
And they were both Orlando and LA prior to Disney's arrival.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't rename it after.
No, they did not name it.
After Disney got there. That's kind of crazy. I thought Disney World was just like bigger. So
Could be.
More like...
I've never been to Disneyland, so I can't.
I haven't been since I was like really young, which is funny because I lived like 40 minutes away from there.
It's probably why.
College, probably. But Dole
Just,
Whips.
right there. Huh?
Dole Whips.
The fuck is that?
You never heard of a Dole Whip?
Uh-uh.
If I say it again, are you gonna be like, "Oh my God"?
No.
A Dole Whip. I don't think I've ever even had one. They sold them on Mission Beach too, though. It's like pineapple, like ice cream, like Dole pineapple juice. Something. I don't
Did you
know.
ever go to Cedar Point when you were in Chicago?
No.
It's in Ohio. It's lit.
Well, I was in Chicago, girl, not Ohio.
It's literally just like you just drive under the Michigan border and you're there.
Dude, I always forget how close Ohio is to like everything on the East Coast.
Yeah,
It's just like
weird.
it's a short drive to like New York and shit. For Americans, we're like, oh, that's nothing.
100p.
100p.
Well, we welcomed ourselves back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Episode 44.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure and an honor
Wow.
for y'all to kick off the year with us.
For that. I'm sure it's a pleasure and an honor for you to be listening to us right now.
But in like in like a serious note, we're running up on like what, like a year and a half of knowing each other.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that this morning
Spring?
because your story you posted the other day about just like the surprise arrival of this and like what it's. I think we both agree that it's just done like numbers on our lives.
Yeah.
In the most positive way. And
Voice crack. Are you gonna cry?
yeah, I am. Again. But it's just so crazy because like I remember that first time we hung out and it was an absolute blast. We both vibed out. It was super chill. And every time after that, it was just such a fucking good time. And to think, I never, until that day that I asked you, I was never like, Brooke would be perfect for this.
Oh, wow.
It just happened.
You didn't meet me and you were immediately like, this should be a great co-host.
I just had a different vision for what this was at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for saying yes last year and
Thank
joining me in
you.
this endeavor.
For like coming to me with your fucking. I always tell like everybody that I meet and talk to them about the pod that like you have a bunch of other friends that are hilarious that you could have done this with. So the fact that you asked me is truly an honor. That's so cool.
I love
Look at us now.
all of my friends. We just riff so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
Like all of our, God, I wish y'all could have heard some of the conversations before we started recording this shit. Some of the shit we would talk about on the couch was absurd.
Yeah.
But
we always had right off the bat, our sense of humor is like kind of
it just sense. Clicked. Yeah. 100%.
Midwest kids too.
Yeah. We both had this weird, like, we grew up in a Midwest vibe, which if you've never been there, it's a very distinct vibe. And then we both just like went places that were not there.
Yeah.
And settled into that. And like, so we each kind of were able to build our Midwest vibes with a dash of this and a dash of that.
True. Yeah. People also like still think from the way I'm dressed that I'm from California. I got a little bit of the Cali vibe in me.
Cali vibe.
I had my like glow up in California. So I feel like it had a little bit of an effect on me.
I think I had mine when I got back to college the second time. Took a while.
The fourth time. Corbin's seventh year.
The fourth.
You're in the transfer portal.
The second time I went to the first school.
Whoa. That's crazy.
I've done 4 stints. Not like 4 stints. The first stint was just 3 schools.
That's insane.
Over 2 years.
That's wild. That's so foreign to me.
Well, they booted me from the first one. The second one was buns. And then the third one, COVID hit. wasn't going to school.
Yeah.
I worked at a bowling alley.
Bowling alley.
My life was put together.
Cold brew.
Fun fact, same bowling alley that I devised the name for the pod at.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we do our first pod photo shoot in a bowling alley.
It's going to be so sick.
With just jugs of cold brew, and our heart rate's going to be through the fucking roof. Not that we
Shitting
have
our
to drink
balls off in the bowling alley bathroom.
Shitting my balls off. But yeah, this was like this pod and my friendship with you was like big, like the two main highlights of 2024.
No, it's definitely like a canon. Our meeting was like a canon event in both of our lives, I feel like.
Yeah, we opened a portal. Sorry.
Yeah, for real.
Fucked everything up.
Yeah, sorry for all the people that have gotten caught in the fucking whirlwind of that.
All the thoughts and prayers to those affected by Bowling Alley Cold Brew.
Yeah, for real.
No, so thank you guys for listening, and we're excited for this year.
Yeah.
I think we got a lot of fun ideas and good stuff.
It's, I'm very excited to see, like, because we started a little bit into the year last year. And so I'm very excited to see, like, a year start to year end growth.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but I didn't expect it to be where it's at now. By now.
I feel like I didn't really have expectations, which is kind of good. I just kind of wanted.
Likewise.
I mean, I feel like we still don't.
We've talked about this, like, every Saturday, regardless of what happens to prior episode, we're going to sit down and do this.
Yeah.
Or we're going to, like, have something to release on Saturday.
Yeah. Like, the numbers and the growth is fun, but we kind of know that it's inevitable just because we're just going to keep doing it because we fucking enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing it. That's what I
And whether it's, like, a slow burn or something hits and just, like, pops off, it doesn't.
Either way, we're having a good time.
I think we've both talked about how we would just prefer it be a slow burn because we have lives. Like, we have real life shit to do.
Yeah. And it's more fun, I feel like. Just it's about the journey anyway.
100%.
And we're enjoying every step of the journey.
Every single step. In my new journey, I'm Jack and Brooke's fucking sauce for 1 month. Dry fucking January, baby.
All these bitches out here copycats. Every time somebody gets sober, I'm like, you're doing that too now?
Did it first.
Just kidding. Dude, I wish everybody was sober, low-key.
I don't...
How has it been for you, though? 5 days into it? I keep thinking it's
kind
fifth.
of.
Why am I
kind of. Like 5 days of no drinking, which I did all the time. That wasn't... Smoked the other day, but that was the last one. I declared it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think smoking's probably going to stay off the board. At the end of January, I'm going to see how I feel regarding the drinking thing. I'm going to see how, like, the nights out feel with the friends over the course of January. Because if I can make it through the semester and, like, reserve summer for having a little bit more fun, I've got no issues doing that. These are my last 2 undergrad semesters. I want to, like, finish strong. Last semester presented me with, like, a really exciting opportunity in terms of just, like, growth within my field. And so I'm really excited to take advantage of that over these next 2 semesters.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm manifesting so much shit right now, dude.
Good.
It's crazy. I'm going to have a wild life by the end of this year.
That's sick.
Already decided.
I need to get into that. I just need to think about what I want. I'm just so, like, day to day.
You just decide it's already yours. That's the thing. You just got to say, this is mine, because I say so.
No, yeah, but I don't know what it is that I want to be mine. You know what I mean?
Enough. Fair enough.
Sugma. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And I'm excited for this journey for you. I like that, though. Just like a month and then see how you feel.
Yeah,
everybody's different.
And it's on it. Like, the smoking, I'm cool to set that aside for a while. I really don't have any, like, I know I'll be fine. I've like quit cold turkey before. Mm-hmm. It's not going to bother me. I think plus now that I'm out of the, like, environment I was for the last 2.5 years prior to this last, like, 8 months, it'll be a much different thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be surrounded by it. My life isn't it. Like, one of my old coworkers and I were talking about how because me and her have both moved on from the dispensary, and when we were there, it was like your job is weed. Your job is to know weed. Your job is to know what weed does what gummy does what tincture, what. It's just like you had to be fucking high
Yeah.
to know how to do your job.
I remember you bringing all them back and like doing reviews and like putting it in your guys' group chat to like educate each other on the fucking
and it just like
stuff.
now that I look at it, I'm like, that's just not a healthy relationship with that.
Yeah.
Which, on one hand, it bums me out because like I wish I could have had a healthy relationship because I think it would have meant that I wouldn't have had to step away. But on the other hand, I think I'm just at that point in life where I'm like ready to step away.
Yeah.
Like I'm not forcing myself into this. I had like nobody's holding me accountable except me. And I'm so cool with that.
Yeah. I feel like that's how it should be.
Yeah.
It's kind of lit.
And I was telling you before we started, but I'm just really excited to see all the positive benefits of not having that just in my system.
Yeah.
Whether it's actively or just like sitting there clogging up receptors and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like physically and mentally it's going to be
Been having some
different.
insane dreams. That's
Yeah?
for God, I'm sure. Yeah.
I feel like I had crazy dreams when I stopped drinking.
Yeah. There's like I read like a science thing about it. I guess there's like receptors or something that are important for like dream happening. And when you drink and smoke, it like clogs or smothers it.
Ooh.
And so when you stop and those chemicals are like more freely released, that's why you get like pretty vivid dreams.
Yeah. That's pretty sick.
But
I like nap dreams.
I just don't be napping. I wish I could.
I only do when I like
Can't.
My body literally is like about to
Has
shut
to.
down.
Yeah.
When I like get home from work at like I'll sleep from like 6 to fucking 10 or something crazy.
Yeah. I've been
They're
like
more vivid.
contemplating doing like an interesting sleep schedule and trying to get to bed like around 8, wake up at like midnight, do some shit, go to bed from like 2 to 6.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm on that unintentionally sometimes. It's fun though.
Yeah.
I want to wake up earlier, but
I want to get back to waking up at 5. I used to every single day and I miss it.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
If I could do even 6, my morning routine is like, if I do everything that I want, is like right at like 2 or 2.5 hours.
If I don't have work, I'm about the same.
Mm-hmm.
Well, probably closer to 3.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you like work out though.
Yeah, because like my ideal is like
I don't
wake
do none
up,
of that.
make a coffee from like my first hour awake, go work out for the second hour, and then the third hour shower and eat.
Oh wow, mine is so much more like detailed than that. Like you're like blocks. Mine are in like 5 to 10 minute blocks.
Oh,
I love a morning routine.
There's like micro things within there, but like generalized, nah. Night behavior.
Right when you wake up. That's my wind down routine.
Yeah, that's my glass of wine.
I don't know, dude. I've been thinking about that. I just really crazy you brought that up. I've been thinking about you doing that. No, I was thinking about because that Brian Johnson guy, that billionaire dude, he's talking about his like wind down, like pre-sleep routine because he like sleep is his like most important shit. And he just talks about like that last hour not having any sort of stimulation that could like, like it's not good to do like vigorous workouts right before you fucking go to bed because you're gonna be like wired. Yeah. And so I was like, is that the same with like sexual stimulation? Like before bed, I wonder if it like fucks with your sleep.
Interesting.
Because you're, just
because then you've got like the dopamine spike and then the dump, and it's like interesting.
Yeah. So I was just thinking about that.
Do you have like a nightly routine? Because I've got one that I love.
I do.
I want to get back into it.
I kind of flip. I mean, I try to like set. My new thing is not trying to like stick to the fucking routine
Just
because
get the things done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it changes for me all the fucking time. But I kind of inverse my AM routine and I like flip it. It's like a mirrored version. So I kind of go backwards.
But so you have your coffee like an hour before bed.
Yeah. No, I do it right before. I make my coffee and then
before
I get in fucking
it hits,
bed.
so that you can sleep and then the dreams are just...
Speaking of insane fucking dreams, dude. That is actually, my dad and I were talking about that. That's kind of the tea, because one of his old coworkers would do that. Because caffeine through like digestion, it takes like 30 minutes for it to get down there and actually like be absorbed in your fucking stomach and shit. And so it's like 30 minutes. So his coworker would like drink a cup of coffee and then take a 30-minute nap and then wake up and be ready to fucking go. Because then the caffeine's kicked in
Kind of
and
fucks.
you rested. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that fucks
genius?
hard, dude.
Right?
Oh my god.
I think there's somebody else. I think Grimes would do, she'd have like some sort of caffeine thing and then go back to bed and then wake up later.
Damn.
Like, that's kind of genius.
That is sick.
What is the order of my nighttime routine right now? I love this. I could talk routines for fucking ever, dude.
Same.
I just think it's so intriguing. My Virgo moon brain is like, eats it
Oh,
up.
my astrology shit on Twitter is hitting right now.
It is.
All the readings, everything, I'm loving it.
Eating that shit up.
Yeah.
I need to get back. So I'm trying to think of like the inverse because I just fucking moved it all around. Why did you do that so sus?
It was just like all the way over here, and I was like, and I was also trying not to bump the cord.
You know when you can tell that somebody's like thinking about their movement
Yeah.
and like what they're doing with their hands. Dude, I'm trying to remember the order of my shit. Maybe I have it written down somewhere.
I usually sit first, and then.
I don't. Dude, have you seen the fucking... Oh, you're not on TikTok.
Nah.
I'm deep into cat TikTok because there's like a trending sound right now. But it's like...
Good old pussy
about
talk.
like an evil kitty. Yeah, I'm on pussy talk.
Yeah.
And it's this cat like standing up on the fucking wall and like shitting into the litter box.
Like front
up.
paws on the wall?
Yeah.
Oh my god, like a urinal, but for shit?
Yeah.
Wild.
It was really impressive. Okay, well, this is my AM routine. No, this is
Just read it
different
backwards.
now. Literally. Okay, so I wake up. Thank God. You know. Usually I genuinely do that when I wake up. I'm like lit. Like I woke up. Make my bed and my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Always make your fucking bed.
Always make your bed.
I did not make my bed this morning. I gotta go. And then I'll read and journal. So I usually do like my gratitude. And then if I have any like thoughts or kind of like a dream journal, low key. Did I say the Wim Hof method? Fuck. I'm getting back into that. Have you done that shit?
Wim Hofen?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Okay, I was gonna.
Do you have your book?
Yeah. Not on me. You want it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. Dude, I was gonna tweet about this because the Wim Hof method, if you've done it, it's just like the breath work shit. But it's almost like the high of like depriving your fucking body of oxygen. And so as somebody who's like never done drugs other than weed, it is what I imagine
You're
like heroin would fucking be like. And I really want to talk to somebody who's done both heroin and the Wim Hof method and see if that's like the same body high.
Give me like 3 weeks. Let me get all this shit out.
And
Oh,
you're gonna
Wim
do
Hof.
heroin? Oh.
I haven't done heroin. I'm like, build my way up.
Yeah. You gotta detox.
Can't just
first.
jump right to heroin. No,
That's
no.
for 2026.
But I'll rip some Wim Hof and be like, that shit was potent.
Okay. I need to know. Because to me, which is awesome, because I've, you know, as somebody who's like never done fucking drugs, that feeling's like rare.
Yeah.
So it feels like it does feel like a cheat code for your fucking body. You guys should all try it. So I do that. I'm starting to do that first. And then, oh, that's my new one. So I do that and then I meditate just because I'm already on the floor.
Valid.
You know? So meditate. And then I'll fucking, I think I'm starting to stretch and do tummy time. You know how I talk about tummy time?
Yeah.
Tummy time is just moving around. You just got to move your body.
Yeah.
You know? Roll around on the floor for a little bit.
Good for you.
Happy baby. And then I'll pick up shit, make my bed and my coffee, then fucking journal, and then read. And then I'm ready to like shower and get ready. And cold shower at the end.
Yes.
And then I get ready for work and I leave.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that backwards. I'm not doing the Wim Hof method at night.
But
like I meditate right before I go to bed.
You just like skip Wim Hof. Do you shower at night?
No.
No. So take that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember, I try to do it inverse.
I get that. My like nightly one, definitely not an inverse. Way more things.
Oh God.
But within 1 hour. So like my ideal bedtime is 10. If I get to bed by 10, I'm chilling. Because that's if I've got to be up at 4, like I'll have to start getting used to that on Mondays because I work at 5.
Oof. Oh my god.
I kind of like it. I'm off by 11. I have all of Monday to like get ready for the week ahead classes wise and grocery shopping, like get that knocked out.
That's nice actually.
But no, it's like 9 o'clock. All technology is off and away. One big thing that I'm like really, really trying to re-implement is charging my phone away from my bed so that when the alarm goes off, I have to get up to turn it off. Because once the feet hit the floor, sleep's out of the fucking option.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can go run a mile and then come back.
No.
Good night.
Once my feet hit the floor, I'm up. And that's that. So phone and screens off at 9. And then typically from there, I'll do, like, if I've got dishes in the sink, hand wash those, load whatever can fit into the dishwasher. Don't run the dishwasher because that's noisy.
Yeah. You gotta
do that when I'm gone. Yeah. And then typically after that, I'll do like a little bit of stretching. Not a little bit, like a good like 15 to 20 minutes of stretching.
Yeah.
Like a really thorough stretch, full body.
You hit the poppers.
Get it all. Yeah.
You start stretching.
Did you catch my question when we were out on New Year's Eve playing Cards Against Humanity?
What question?
I was just like, who's the judge?
Because then we got back.
Yeah, I was
played
like,
again.
She's not gonna know.
She didn't know.
No, yeah.
That's
so funny.
so funny.
Like, not from the same cloth kind of shit at all.
Yeah.
It's such a funny thing. And then so after stretching, wash the face, brush the teeth, do all that, and then just like last 15 minutes of the evening, just like read in bed. So that when it's like time to go to bed, just hop off, turn the lights off, put the book down. Sleep mask. Got a fucking sleep mask, and it's so lit. It's so lit.
Game changer.
It really was. I didn't realize how much I needed one. But I'd be like, I don't know if it was a light thing that I was trying to avoid.
Yeah.
But the last, like since I've gotten it, my sleep has been so much more still.
Ooh.
Like I haven't woken up with like a fucked up set of like sheets and comforter and all that. I'll like fall asleep on my back and wake up on my back.
Damn.
It's insane.
That's nice.
It's so nice. And I thought it was going to bother me like a sensory thing. No, not at all. Except I did have like a little panic because I've got these like knit blankets.
Is that like heavy?
It's kind of heavy. You can feel this one. It's like...
Oh, these are like the ones that my grandma used to make.
Yeah, that's... My grandma made them for me.
Oh.
But the other night I like rolled over and my nose ring got hooked in it. And I was like mask on so I can't see shit.
You're like, who the fuck is on me
at that point I was so tired. I was like, I'm not even gonna try and like unwind it. I just like held and just like pulled the threads and ripped him. I was like, I'll deal with it in the morning. So I woke up with like green threads just like
tickling your fucking nose.
Had to fucking sit there and like pull them off.
Dude, I did not miss the stud for that reason. That was a nightmare to me. I regretted getting a nose piercing for so long because of how bad my fucking stud was. My stud. My fucking mask. Such a nuisance.
I wanted a hoop for the longest, but with Muay Thai, like I don't want it to get hooked by a glove or something. And so the stud, the worst that happens is that like it'll get grazed and I'll just like bleed a little. Or sometimes if I get hit, it'll like push into my cartilage, but it's not that bad.
Dude, I'm the opposite. Like, I got this so it would stop getting snagged on shit. Because when I had the stud, it would be pulled out all the time. And then I would get fucking keloid.
I've only ever had to get pulled out once. And it was because I just like, I was exhausted. I was drying off from the shower and I just was like, and it pulled. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, see, that was every day for me.
Yeah. I think it's healed now to the point where like, if I wanted to start changing them out, I could. And so like, if I'm ever going on a vacation or something, like if I was to do Lala again this year, I'd probably swap it out for a hoop. Yeah. Just for the aesthetic. But in terms of functionality, and honestly, I didn't think the stud was gonna, like, I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do.
Mm-hmm. It's also good on you.
Yeah. I kind of enjoy it.
Are you a silver person too?
In terms of jewelry?
Jewelry?
I just don't wear a lot of jewelry.
The jewelry.
I don't, yeah. I think, like, if I did, I don't know, somebody told me to get into, like, rings and shit, and I was like, I just don't want to.
Didn't you have a pinky ring for a little bit? Like
yeah.
chains?
I did have a pinky ring, and I miss it. I still have it. It's just broken.
Oh.
And it was literally just a little orange smiley face.
Yeah, we got that at.
Yeah, Funky Fresh.
Shout out to Funky Fresh. Dude.
Shout out Funky Fresh Vintage on Weddington.
Hell yeah.
In Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Great place.
Goated thrift spot. Goated.
I got a ring there too. That was badass.
Mm-hmm. There was. Do you remember that locket? Like the perfume locket?
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was sick as fuck too.
I still have that.
It's so like they have so much good shit, and it's
wear
real deal like vintage shit.
Yeah, it's some good like older shit.
And the pricing is good.
Like.
That's like one of my biggest pet peeves is I go somewhere and I'm like, this is just not worth that.
Yeah.
But
oh my god.
At the same time, I love thrifting because I never have to worry about somebody showing up in the same shit as me.
Damn.
It's a one of one.
That's true.
Yeah. Yes, my smoke detector's batteries are low. I'm gonna say it.
I was wondering if anybody.
I'm gonna say it.
Anybody, as if there's more than just us. If you were gonna say anything, I didn't want to.
Yeah, because guess who didn't fucking show up today?
Dude, no, he's here. He's just actively working on changing the battery.
God damn it, Emilio.
Yeah, dude, I got to go to my favorite vintage place ever in Vegas.
Hey.
It's probably. There's only like 3 places I care about in Vegas, and that's fucking one of them. And it is, I have to let you feel. That's where I got the pants I wore on New Year's. And I have to let you feel this fucking shirt because it's like, you know, the buttery old like used, like that soft like ass shit.
Yeah, kind of like the material on that first crop top I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like broken in fabric. Yeah, I love that shit.
And my friend was like, it has holes in it. I'm like, that's literally the point.
It's the fucking attraction.
But it's that shit where we went to Buffalo Exchange before, and we were like, it sucks because there's so much shit to get through. But this one is called Alt Rebel, by the way, in the Arts District. If you're ever in Vegas, let me put you on. And they always have new shit. There's like it's so poppin'. They're gonna move to a bigger space. But it's like it's curated well. Like there's no like bullshit like Buffalo Exchange. Like, oh, somebody might buy this. It's like, you know, everything in there is gonna be like good
everything's
shit.
A banger.
Yeah. And it's all affordable. I got those pants I got a pair of nice Levi's for like $28. Oh my god. I think they were shorts. Oh. I have to we have to smash cut to me on the pod saying that adults should never wear shorts. I bought a pair of shorts.
Tough.
And then like a pants and a shirt for like $18 each or something. Dude, like
I kind of love that. Like I kind of love thrifting in Fayetteville because there's such a blend of shit.
There is.
That like
there's so many good ones.
I was talking to one of my friends from New York, and she's like, the thrifting here is kind of ass. Because A, everything expensive, and B, it's just like old designer shit. Like it's not cool pieces.
Yeah, like streetwear stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's just like there's enough like good ones, but it is more of that where you have to kind of like dig for.
And I feel like New York's a place where you have to stay modern. Like you can't just be out there rocking some old shit from a couple years ago.
Yeah. Who cares, dude? It's all cyclical. I don't know why people. Yeah. It's all gonna come back in 5 years anyway. That window of like, this was old, but now it's vintage and in. You know, I hate that shit. I don't get it. Just wear whatever you want.
Oh, 100%. I like picking that up as like a mentality. Is like, do I like the outfit? Mm-hmm. That's my favorite question to ask people when they're questioning their outfit, like choice or like whether they should wear it out. I'm just like, do you like it? That's literally the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your outfit? Are you comfortable? Are you confident? Like, good, wear it.
That's the biggest thing, dude.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable, you're going to be confident in it just because you just
absolutely
feel better.
Even if you don't think the patterns match, fuck patterns, bro. Wear stripes and fucking tie-dye. I don't give a shit.
Wear black and navy or black and brown. My New Year's fit was stupid.
Somebody was shitting on wearing orange and brown together, and I was like, that's a hard combo, dude.
Hello, Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. One of the coolest jerseys in the NFL.
Yeah, come on. Low-key, I feel like some of their designs are pretty cool. Yeah.
So they've had like a notorious. Oh my god, what is that?
It's a fuzzy in there.
It from the blanket?
It's probably from your fucking nose ring.
It's right through it. There was a picture rolling around Twitter since the Cleveland Browns have had like 1 million starting quarterbacks in the last how many years? Like a substantially larger amount than any other team. And it was like all of their names stitched on in patchwork. And then I got to Deshaun Watson's, and instead of Watson, they put like the like I think it was like sexual assault survivors flag, because they were like, we're not honoring Deshaun. We're gonna like pay respect to the people that like he took advantage of.
Oh, is he a fucking predator?
Yeah, yeah. So
I
like
didn't
that
know
was
that.
okay. So there was like a whole scandal a couple years ago when he was playing in Houston, and it started with like it started small, and it was like essentially he was just going to massage parlors and being like, jerk my shit.
Crank my shit.
And so like there
Ew.
was a whole like sexual assault case he had to deal with, and somehow he stayed in the league. That which I don't get.
How is that possible, bro?
But he hasn't been like a good quarterback since, so it's one of those like karma things. It's like you're never gonna be remembered for being a top tier quarterback. Like everyone's always gonna remember you for this.
Yeah.
And so like, you know, he got what he got. How do you feel about what's today? The 4th? Happy Derrick Rose Day in the city of Chicago. The mayor just declared yesterday that 1/4/25
Oh my god.
is like the first Derrick Rose Day, because those are also like his 4 most like known numbers in terms of his career.
Oh.
Because obviously 1 was Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember 4, but 25 was his time in Memphis, where he had like a little bit of a resurgence as like a vet, like a kind of role playing vet.
Mm-hmm.
I just have such a soft spot for him. He's the person that like got him and Kobe are the 2 people that got me into basketball.
Yeah.
Like I liked playing basketball, but in terms of like the love I have for basketball, those 2 just like structured the whole thing.
Was it when he was on Chicago when you got
Yeah.
into it?
Yeah. No,
That's
like
cool.
his MVP season, I'm pretty sure, is when I was like, wait,
That's fire.
this is sick.
Well, I saw he opened the flower shop in Chicago, which is genius.
I want to
by the way.
go.
His
I want to go
PR.
so bad.
That'd be such a cool thing to
He's
visit.
like such an imperative person in my
Love
like
that.
foundation.
He was at the Winter Classic too. He was mic'd up with his son at the
Hell
Chicago
yeah.
Blackhawks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't know much about him, but
Youngest
For-
MVP in
for
NBA
Chicago.
history.
damn,
Mm-hmm.
that's insane.
Almost led the Bulls to a championship.
Almost.
Unfortunately, LeBron was in the league.
Fuck. Fucking LeBron, dude.
Yeah,
We gotta play 2K soon.
dude. Actually, I have an old 2K. I just don't have internet to download it. Oh, wait, it might be on my Xbox out there. We'll check after we record.
We should.
We'll have a little bit of time before you have to go to your date.
On my date. That's insane. I'm telling you said that.
Please do.
I will.
No,
It is
actually,
a date. Normalize dating your fucking friends, by the way. Like everything you do, like my friend and I were just talking about this. Because I never think anything's a fucking date. But like everything that I do with my best friends is like a fucking, it's a date kind of vibe. Normalize it. It doesn't have to be like romantic or sexual or weird. It's just like treat your friends, nice. Go on some fun dates.
also doesn't have, like, you don't have, how do I want to word this? You can, like, identify, like, a romantic date and a friend date. Like, I love
can't.
going on,
Apparently that was the issue.
Oh, I see.
But
Like,
most people can, yes.
well, I mean, just, like, in terms of intention. Like, going into it. No?
One would think.
I'm trying to fucking work with you here,
It was a whole
dude.
conversation we'll have to talk with my
I'm
friend
fucking
about.
trying hard over here to get, like...
I'm trying hard too, dude. That's the shit. Like, I always joke about me being on the spectrum, but I'm naive in ways like that make me think that some social cues I just cannot pick up on.
I get that. I definitely get that.
Yeah. Anyway, just date everybody.
Yeah.
I used to like never say anything was a date. Now everything's a date to me. Fuck it.
Yeah. I love planning some shit and being like, it's a date.
You know what? Fine. It's a date. That's some like old movie shit.
Hell yeah. Well, that's fun.
That was
34.
fun. It's good to be back.
Off the fucking dome.
Oh yeah.
We got notes for
I have
all next week.
I actually have 14 bullet points for once.
So many notes. I also had a lot of notes, I thought, but then I looked and it was just me complaining about small stuff.
That's
Like
hilarious.
the existence of children.
Yeah, same.
It was hard, dude.
All mine are like airplane travel related.
Yeah, I
for
think
the most
both of
part.
ours. Yeah. Like, quick one. Forgot they put the really important people that had to be somewhere super fast in the back of the plane.
If you need to be off the plane that fast, pay for first class.
Pay for it. Or at least pay for like select seating and get like a early row.
A little bit closer.
Yeah.
If you know you're gonna have a connection, I always pay for it.
Also, if you have a child, tape their mouth shut. I don't want to hear them scream.
Also, don't let it fucking bounce on the fucking tray table behind somebody. Dude, I literally thought he was fucking... It's literally what it sounded like when I would practice my crossovers in fucking grade school. And I text you, they put this little fucking child out in the aisle to just like bounce around, you know, when like we were up in the air. And he fucking like he like touched my pocket, touched my leg. I was like, get your fucking boy, dog. He's trying to pickpocket my ass.
Dude, the flights I was on was crazy because there was just like nobody gave a fuck about the rules. Like we were like halfway through our like ascent, and this dude was like, I gotta piss, and just walked to the bathroom.
Girl.
I was like, brother.
You're like at this angle. He's like walking down the plane. That's insane.
Yeah, it was a trip. Well, hopefully everybody had a fun, safe new year. Hopefully everybody's got big things to look forward to in the upcoming year. I know we fucking do.
It's going to be a good year, guys.
So we'll see y'all again next Saturday for episode 45.
45.
Almost a year.
Oh my God.
Toodles.
I'm going to cry at that one. Bye.